Deep within the emerald heart of the Congo Basin lies one of the rainforest's most vital yet hidden secrets, a bai. These natural clearings, carved from the dense, misty undergrowth, are magnetic hubs of life. As dawn breaks and the thick dew begins to fall, the bay slowly reveals itself to those patient enough to watch. It is a quiet stage set for a daily drama of survival, drawing creatures from the deepest shadows of the jungle to its mineral-rich waters. Out of the dripping morning foliage steps a magnificent apparition, a silverback western lowland gorilla, leading his troop into the open. These great apes, typically so elusive in the dense tangle of the forest, are drawn to the clearing by a primal need. They seek out the aquatic plants and, more importantly, the wet, reddish clay itself. This behavior, known as geophagy, is essential. The mineral-rich earth supplements their largely vegetarian diet and helps neutralize naturally occurring toxins found in certain forest leaves. Under the watchful eye of the massive silverback, the troop engages in a peaceful, communal ritual. Mothers cradle their infants, youngsters clumsily imitate their elders, and subadults test their strength with chest-beating displays that echo off the tree line. Yet, for all their immense physical power, they are remarkably gentle, moving with a deliberate grace until the rising sun dictates their return to the shaded sanctuary of the trees. As the morning mist burns away, the exposed clay bakes under the harsh equatorial sun, creating a shimmering mirage of heat. This brief midday lull transforms the clearing into a fleeting crossroads for the forest's more solitary or transient residents. A solitary otter, a darting mandrill, or cautious forest buffalo make brief appearances, skirting the perilous open ground. It is a time of heightened wariness, where every shadow might conceal a threat, and the diverse mosaic of Congo life flashes brilliantly, if only for a moment, against the sun-drenched earth. From the protective cover of the ferns emerges a vision in striking reddish orange and white, the bongo. These magnificent forest antelopes are the phantoms of the deep woods, their disruptive striped camouflage rendering them practically invisible among the vertical lines of the dappled forest edge. They step onto the dry, cracked clay with utmost caution, their large ears and dark eyes constantly scanning for danger. Like the gorillas, they are slaves to the salt, using their powerful, spiraled horns to scrape and excavate the earth for concentrated mineral deposits. It is a tense, quiet affair. At the slightest unexplained rustle, the entire herd freezes into absolute rigidity, blending seamlessly back into the shadows before making a silent, organized retreat into the impenetrable green.
All right, pole in place, securing the swivel. Just a little higher. Perfect.
The quiet of the afternoon is shattered by an approaching cacophony that drowns out even the constant hum of the jungle cicadas. In a spectacular descent, the sky darkens as thousands of African gray parrots funnel down into the clearing. This is one of the most astonishing avian gatherings on Earth. They blanket the riverbanks and sheer clay faces in a seething, swirling carpet of smoky gray and brilliant crimson. The noise is deafening, a frantic, high-stakes scramble to consume the pale yellow clay. For these highly intelligent birds, this earth is medicine. The clay binds to the toxic alkaloids found in the forest seeds they eat, allowing them to safely digest their meals. It is a chaotic, desperate rush against time and the constant threat of aerial predators like the harrier hawk. As quickly as the fevered excavation begins, it ends, and the massive flock erupts back into the golden late afternoon sky, leaving the scarred banks silent once more. With the fading of the light, the air cools, and the bye is handed over to the creatures of the twilight. Emerging from the gloom, illuminated by the last embers of the sunset, come the red river hogs. With their striking white facial tufts and bright orange coats, they are the tireless tillers of the forest floor. The sounder moves as a unified force, plunging their tough, plow-like snouts deep into the saturated, marshy earth to unearth hidden roots and fat grubs. Social bonds are reaffirmed through continuous, low grunts and the chaotic joy of wallowing in the thick, dark mud. As the darkness deepens, they transform the edge of the clearing into a churned, liquid mudscape, completely oblivious to the unseen eyes that begin to watch from the tree line. When absolute blackness finally claims the clearing, the true titans of the Congo make their presence known, not through sight, but through a profound, vibrating rumble that resonates deep within the chest. The forest elephants have arrived. Shrouded in the pitch black of a moonless night, their immense bulk is betrayed only by the breaking of massive branches and the heavy, sloshing steps in the muddy water. These secretive giants use infrasound frequencies too low for human ears to fully hear, yet powerful enough to travel miles through the dense jungle to coordinate their gathering at the mineral pools. To stand nearby is to be surrounded by an invisible, overwhelming power. They govern the night entirely unseen, taking their fill of the earth and water before melting back into the impenetrable depths, leaving the hidden bay to await the dawn.